Coming up, Mass Effect Invasion hits stores everywhere this week, and we've got all the details. Dave Marshall from Dark Horse Comics returns to tell you why you should check out the brand new comic book. Next on BioWare Pulse. You're locked in to BioWare Pulse. I'm Nick Clifford. Well, Mass Effect fans have a lot to be excited about. The internet is still buzzing with last week's announcement that multiplayer is coming to Mass Effect 3. You and up to 3 of your friends can team up in action-packed co-op missions to take back the galaxy from the Reapers. If you missed Casey Hudson's exclusive interview on Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, make sure to check out last week's episode of BioWare Pulse. And if that wasn't enough, we've got the latest on a new edition in Mass Effect Comics. Let's fire up the headlines. Yesterday, BioWare and Dark Horse Comics released the very first issue of a new comic series titled Mass Effect Invasion. This is the third comic series that has been released in partnership with Dark Horse. Once again, with Mass Effect lead writer Mac Walters penning the story. If you haven't had a chance to read Redemption or Evolution, head on over to Dark Horse's website and check them out. Invasion will follow the story of Aria T'Loak, everyone's favorite crime lord on Omega, as she fights to save her planet from a mysterious attack unleashed by none other than Cerberus. For more info on this brand new series, let's go to Mac Walters, who is joined by Dark Horse Comics lead editor Dave Marshall.
Hi, it's Mac Walters. Once again, if you tuned in last month, you remember that I had with me Dave Marshall, the editor from Dark Horse, working with me on the Mass Effect comics. Today, we are talking about Invasion. It's out, the first in the series. What can you tell us about it?
Well, it stars Aria, the Pirate Queen of Omega, and she's going to be defending the space station from a terrible new threat.
What makes this different than some of the other comics that we've done in the past? The story, the characters, what can you tell us about that?
This really is going to be giving people some juicy insight into what's going on in the galaxy around Mass Effect 3. If people liked Evolution, Redemption, they'll definitely love Invasion.
Speaking of Aria, very interesting character. Of course, she's voiced by the lovely Carrie-Anne Moss in our video game. How did you go about kind of translating her into the 2D world of comics?
Well, we really wanted to capture her attitude, we really wanted to show her kicking ass, basically. Aria is going to be fighting a totally new monster in Invasion. It's going to show up right at the beginning of the story. People have never seen these creatures before. Pretty terrifying, monstrous stuff.
Yeah, they are, and it's going to wet people's whistle about what the hell's going to happen in Mass Effect 3 when they see these guys. Yeah, Mass Effect seems to have had a fair bit of success, I'd say, transferring to a comic. What would you attribute that to? I mean, you've worked with a lot of licenses before. I'm sure you've seen some succeed really well and others not so much. What is it about Mass Effect that seems to be working so well?
I think the most important thing about Mass Effect and about BioWare's games is that they're story-driven, and that really lends itself to our medium because we're a narrative medium. There are other games that are very visually compelling, but at the end of the day, what the fans get out of it is the opportunity to shoot their friends. With Mass Effect, it's an emotional, story-driven experience, and so we can translate that to what we do very well. Specifically
about Invasion, we've got one issue now released. Do you work on just one book at a time? Do you try to finish the whole series before it's all done? Like, what's a bit of the, just briefly, what's a bit of the process?
Yeah, we start working on a series roughly a year before the first issue goes on sale. There's a lot of story discussion, and the art takes a lot longer than a month to finish. So, we actually have most of the series done by the time the first issue comes out.
So back at PAX, we started talking about the art of the Mass Effect universe and some exciting new things that we're working with Dark Horse there. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, this art book covers all 3 of the Mass Effect games, and it's sort of a tour through the concept art that all you guys at BioWare have created over the years. All the different locations, different aliens, different characters, weapons, ships, everything that fans sort of know and love about Mass Effect. A lot of it has never been seen before. Really, really jaw-dropping material.
So, Dave, when can we expect the next issue of Invasion?
In November. It's a 4-issue series running monthly through January.
Awesome. Well, I had a lot of fun working with you guys on it. Thank you very much for being here again today, Dave.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
Invasion, the first issue is out. If you want to see Arya out there kicking ass on Omega, pick it up today.
Looks awesome. I think I might have to go back and visit Arya and Mass Effect 2 all over again to see if I missed anything. You can pick up issue 1 of Mass Effect Invasion right now, and expect the next issue to release in mid-November. For all of you Dragon Age fans, don't forget, Dragon Age 2 Mark of the Assassin is available right now. If you haven't already, go online and download Hawk's latest adventure for Xbox Live, PSN, or PC. Also, it's not too late to get your bonus item, the Deep Green. This powerful ring adds bonus healing, increased luck for rare item drops, and a few other powers for your party, and it's only available if you download Dragon Age 2 by October 26th. We've got a lot of exciting new insider features on the way, so be on the lookout next Thursday as we pull back the curtain at BioWare Studio in Edmonton. For BioWare Pulse, I'm Nick Clifford, reminding you to keep your fingers on the pulse.